Hey guys, today we're going to be installing the Mx5Things trunk running light. It's basically just an LED strip that goes across the trunk from corner to corner. The reason I'm doing this one, even though it's so simple, is that a lot of people probably have questions like me before they went and bought it, which might stunt them from buying it. As in, do I have to cut the LED strip to fit? Do I have to splice in any connectors? And, no and no. Everything is very simple. Mx5Things takes care of all the hard work for you. All you got to do is just plug stuff in and, put a little double-sided tape against your trunk. We're not going to need any tools, serious tools. You need a flathead screwdriver to, pop out the little pins that are in the trunk. And you're going to need a knife to cut where the wire is going to go through the little plastic caps of the trunk, which I'll also show. But other than that, it's going to be pretty simple. Let's get to the back of the car, and I'm going to show you guys where to go next. Okay, so at the back of the car, all you got to do is pop the trunk open, and the first step is going to be removing the back plastic piece that goes across the rear. It's pretty simple. I'll show you over here. There's 4 caps in each corner, and you pop those out, and then there's going to be a tiny plug in the back of the trunk light. After that, you're going to want to go over to the corner of the car. There's going to be one little tab right here holding it in. You pop it out, and you're going to pull the carpet to the side. As you can see, I already got my harness plugged in, but basically you just unplug the factory harness from right here. You plug into one side of the Mx5Things into that, the other side right here, and you're going to leave this wire loose that way, because that's the one the running light's going to actually plug into. So let's get ready to prep the trunk in order to stick this thing on. So there's a couple simple tasks you have to do to prep the trunk. The first step I did was pop the little plastic caps out of each of these holes. You can see they're all right here. They're pretty easy. What I did was I lifted up the end of it, stuck the screwdriver next to it, and popped it out. I did that in order to not, nicked it a little bit. It'll be covered under the cap. I was just trying not to scratch up anything. The next step is you're going to take the included lint-free alcohol wipes, and you're going to wipe down this whole strip. Basically the strip that's flat, not against this edge. You want to do this edge right here. And then after that, we're going to get the included automotive adhesion promoter, and we're going to wipe down that whole edge again. And then we'll get ready to stick the light on. I'm going to go ahead and stick the light on, not on camera. That way, I make sure I get it right. And then once I get it done, I'll come back to y'all, show you how it looks, and then we'll work on running the cable to the plug. Okay, so we got it all stuck on. Seems that adhesive stuff really helped out. Then you want to just run the cord through this trunk hole, down and out this trunk hole, into that one. Then you kind of just run it into the carpet over there, and you can see by pulling this flap, I haven't connected back yet. It's plugged in right here, out of the way. You never even see it. We're gonna get the trunk buttoned back up. That's pretty easy. The thing you do with these caps is you want to take a knife. Let me set it down so I can show you. You want to take a knife and cut the center, and then just cut a tiny slit to the edge. And what it does is then you can slide it in and have the wire go into the middle. So it just looks a little bit better. So I'm gonna get all those cut. I'm gonna get my trunk all back together. I'm gonna show you what the trunk looks like when you're finished. And then I'm also going to close my trunk and show you how good that thing looks. All right. So now with the trunk buttoned up, I just want to make a couple notes. This cap up here is actually a circle compared to the ovals of down there. You want to just make a note of that because it gets a little difficult trying to shove an oval in a circle, vice versa. I also want to make a note, I left a little bit of slack in each cable. That's just in case something gets messed up with the motion of the trunk. You can see the interiors all back together. Made sure my light worked. Now we're going to close the trunk and actually look at the running light. I already tested it a couple times, but after closing and popping it back open, it doesn't seem to affect the strip at all. So let's go ahead and close it and turn on our running lights and see how we look. Damn, that's a good looking car. I'm gonna get some high quality pictures over the next couple of days at night on my Instagram. That's Instagram is Mazda_Ron. You can just give me a follow on there to see more pictures of the car, and make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. I'm gonna always be adding stuff onto this car. If you ever want something that you're thinking about adding on filmed, just comment and let me know. Maybe I will purchase it and put it on my car. That way you have an instructional video. Like always, thanks for watching. You guys have a great time. Thank you.